Hey and welcome back. This time I'm gonna show you a quick tutorial about the first script in the C# and we'll say a few words about the variables. Variables have four types. The first type is int, integer, and it contains the whole numbers, can be negative and positive. Another is float, floating points, and this one contains the fraction numbers, negative and positive, and on the end of the number you put the f. Third one is string. It's sequence of the character, so any text you want. And the last one is boolean, and this only have value true and false. So let's image boxes, which will be our variables, and each of the boxes need to contain some information and need as well have the name. So for the name, let's just make it from the variables type, so my int, my float, my string, my bool, and let's give them some information. Okay, so like we have this, so let's jump in the Unity and write our first script. To create script, just simple click and create the script. Give them name. Let's name it this first time. Double click to open. Sometimes I use the Visual Studio, but sometimes the programs don't open from the Unity, so you need just to open it manually, going to File and Open File. Find your script when you save the game. Oh, maybe not game, but when you have the first your project, go for the assets and open it manually. This is how the script looks when you open it the first time. We don't need that for now, so I'll delete that and start. So there's our boxes with the names and information. So for the int type of the variable, you write my int and the information is 7. Another type, it's float, and let's get the name from the box and the information from it. And we're gonna repeat that for the string and the bool. So whenever you write the script and you will later attach it on the object in the Unity, the Unity will, as a program, will know how to read that from the script. So let's finish this. And as we write the last one, so you will have all the information was need from the holder, like was the boxes for us. So we have the names and we have the information. So now we need the function start. That will be read whenever you start the project. I just move that because I prefer have it like this. And we need to read that. So for now, I'll just write debug log and the name of the variables I want to read. So this time I want to read the my int. Let's save that and back to the Unity. We're gonna need to attach the script to the object. I have just the main camera, so I'll attach it there. And let's play the program. In the console, you will have the information what's in the box inside. So because I give the name of the box, which was my int, the program could read the information what is inside the box. So for this case was 7. Let's write the rest of them and we'll get the information from the authors. So as you remember, we have 4 types of the variables: integer, float, string, and bool. So now we're gonna read all the information from our imagination boxes. Let's save that and play again and see what we get. So like you can see on the console, you have all the information from the integer, float, string, and bool. And now I will show you some different thing, what maybe not type, but how you can use the integer in front. If you don't write anything in the front of that, it's manually written like a private, but you can as well write that. So let's try now with the private in front of our variable types. And what this means? That means that the script will keep all the information for itself. So you can't get the access from any other script, and you can see that on the inspector. When I use that, I can't see the information what's inside it, but the program could read that and show us in the console. But now I will change all of that for public. And whenever you change that for the public, you may access that from the another script, and as well you will have possibility to see it in the inspector, in the UI, in the Unity. So let's wait a moment, and like you can see now on the right, in the inspector, you see the information what's inside the script. And because it's public, you can change that now in the inspector. And whenever I write here, that will be our information for the program to read it whenever we start it. So I will change that name for new text, and we'll take the bool like a false now. So I just untag that, and let's play. And now in the console, you can see on the left, it's exactly the same what we write in the script on the right in the inspector. Another things for that, it's when you want just have the access to the inspector, but you don't wanna give the script like a public for the another script, and you wanna just keep it for yourself, that you wanna just see it in the inspector, you can use serialize field. So that will be, let's call it that will be the private for the script itself, but we'll have the access to it. So you can change that from the inspector instead of go to the script and change it in the script. I hope that makes sense. So let's just clean up and save that. And when you're back to the program, let it compile and clean. And now I'll change the value as well. And we'll just change the bool for true now. So you can change the value in the inspector, but it won't be available for another script if you want to read it from another script. But for the program, like you can see on the left, it's everything like you change in the inspector. If you want to just back to the private, you can just remove the serialize field. And for the program, if you don't write anything in the front of the variables, it will be always private. So hope you enjoy and that help you. Hit the like and subscribe for more content like this, and see you next time. Cheers. So you can see I started everything but his original form, and you have exactly the same what is in the script.